In this video, we are going to discuss what is the Azure Logic app. This is a very interesting topic and let us go ahead. So the agenda for this video, before going to explain what is the Logic app, I will give one use case for better understanding that why you should use the Logic app. Okay, and then I will give the introduction for the Logic app. Then I will say why it is required and what are the different use case. Then we have the different way to create the Logic app, and we will have the demo end to end from the scratch. Okay, so let us start. So suppose when you place any order in any e-commerce website, so what happened behind? So the moment you place the order, it make the JSON format your order, it go to the message queue because there are many orders are there. Then this hit one workflow. This complete workflow is called the order workflow. Okay, so once they will get the order, they will first verify the order, and to verifying the order they will check if stock is there or not, and they will call one small function app. And in the previous video I have given a lot of information hands-on what is the function app. So in top of that you will be getting one link. If you click that, you will get the information for the function app. So through the function app they will know the stock is there or not, and again whatever the address you have given, that's address is reachable or not, means at that address they would able to deliver or not. After verifying the order, then they will go for the customer payment. After done the customer payment, they will inform to cash management, and also parallelly they will ship the order, means they will initiate to shipping the order, and they will send the notification to the customers, and also they will initiate the courier service. So this is called the workflow, means this is the one kind of job, another kind of job, different kind of job. So which job should come first? After the first job, which job should become second? After second, which job should be the third? This is called the workflow. So you have already this code with you, or you have already this module, how you will connect to each other and in which order it will connect, whether this is the parallel or conditional or something different, sequential. So this is called the workflow, and the Logic app is the application that help you to build the any kind of the workflow with very minimum code or no code with the help of the visual designer, right? So the Logic app will help you to create the workflow. So let us move. What is the Azure Logic app? So Azure Logic app is the serverless engine and the cloud base. The moment we talk about the serverless, means you no need to provision any software for this Logic app. Everything would be provided by the Azure. You no need to worry about the virtual machine, you no need to about the scalability, high availability, elasticity, everything would be taken care by the Azure. And as I said, Logic app builds automated workflow to integrate your data even between the cloud services and the on-premises services. This is important point. So suppose half of the code or half of the module for the order flow and you on the on-premises and other party on the on-cloud. So with the help of Logic app, you can connect both system and make the complete workflow end-to-end. And third important thing, visual designer. So I will explain you during the demo time. It is just a provide you the visual designer by which you have to just drag and drop and your job is done. So any non-technical people can use the Logic app to make the thing automated. And as I said, you can make the easily and quickly scalable integration solutions for the business to business scenario. Why this say business to business? Means suppose you have the very small business or there are many other business. If you want to integrate, you can integrate with the help of the Logic app. Now when you create the Logic app workflow, so something should be there to trigger the workflow, right? So in this case, if you see, this is the trigger point. Some person will place the order, this is the trigger point. Like that, there are many trigger points that could be based upon the event. Suppose if you get some data in database, then you want to start the workflow, or through the HTTP API, if you hit that API, then you want to start the workflow, or any schedule basis, every 5 o'clock or every 30 minutes. So there are the many triggers that could able to initiate your workflow, right? And one interesting part with the logic app, you can also integrate uh, the Azure function that I explained you here, right? This is the logic app, or this is the function app. Now the for the easy automations means no code or low code, no need means various amount of the code for the if you use the designer, and there are many pre-built template, means even though we have the designer facility, on top of that there are many template are already there. So suppose if you want to make the schedule, or then on the schedule you want to push the data in the queue, so even though no need to a visual designer, you have the predefined template, you can use that I will also explain. And as I said, suppose the many SaaS means software as a service. So suppose if you have the Office 365 or the Outlook or the any SaaS, you can easily connect with the Logic app. And as we discussed, Logic app is fully managed by Azure, and which free means you no need to worry about the hosting, scaling, managing, monitoring, everything will be done by the Azure. And as I discussed that there are many ways you can trigger the logic app, through the queue, through the timer, event, HTTP, and many more, right? So this is the diagram given by Microsoft. If you see, this is the on-premises data gateway. So if you have any SQL or DB2, if any trigger happen here, it can hit your logic app and they can initiate the job, right? And on the on cloud, there are the many items by which you can integrate the logic app, whether this is a machine learning, face recognition, service bus, or Azure function app. There are many items are there by which you can connect the logic app and create a very powerful automated workflow. And these are the list of connectors that is available in the Azure by which you can connect you can use this ready-made connection to do that. So if you click here, okay, and if you go here on this path, you can get a lot of information on that. Okay, enough talk, let us start our demo. But in that demo, what I'm going to discuss, I'm going to discuss this part, or I'm going to make this logic app. So I will take one scheduler. That scheduler will trigger at every 30 minutes or 30 seconds, whatever you want to configure. Then if we send the message, if he is sending the success message, then it will have the different message, or it will go to the queue storage. And if it is a failed message, the message content would be different, and it will also go to the queue storage. So if you see, this part is the trigger part. It is this video is going to trigger the workflow, and this is the action part. So after trigger, what action would be there, this part is that action part, and the complete thing is called the logic app, right? So for this demo, what we have to do, first we have to create one storage account. After storage account, and if you want to know what is the storage account, please visit my video, and up here you can see the link, you can click that and you can go that video. And then you will create the queue, and then you can create the logic app. So move to the demo part now. So now you come to the Azure, and I hope you guys have the subscriptions or the login informations. Then first you go and create the one resource group from very scratch. So everything I'm doing here. So YouTube demo resource group. Done. Then you have to create one storage account. It's done. Now go and storage account. You can get it here, or also you can go the all the services and type here. It will come. See, storage account. And we will create the new storage account. You have to create, select the resource group. We create this resource group, YouTube resource group, and I will give the name for the storage account YouTube. Okay, and review and click. After that, we have to create one queue inside the storage account. We have to wait till the deployment is in progress. Done. You come here, if you see the website, this is our storage account. Come here in the queue and you have to create the new queue. So I will give the name Logic App Q1. Hit the OK button and successfully create it. Now everything is done. You will be here. Let me open one new tab, and here we will go the Logic App. So you can see in my case Logic App is not here, so go here and type Logic App. See, you can here we don't have any Logic App. Now we are going to create the new one. So click on the add and select this consumption. So consumption we make the serverless Logic App. Resource group, we will choose what we have created, YouTube demo resource group, and give the name for your Logic App. So I will give the Logic App YouTube Logic App. Okay, yeah, and we are making the scheduler, so make scheduler. It will be easy to identify, and that's it. View and create. So this way we create the first Logic App. Now, as I discussed that in Logic App, there are the two ways to create the Logic App. One with the help of template, means already many things are there. And second, you can start with the blank template. So if you see here, this is the Logic App. This is the first page you will get. And this video will explain you what is the Logic App. So you should go and watch that video. And see, these are the custom triggers that I was talking, HTTP, scheduler. So here if you see, one option is there, the blank Logic App. So you can create the from scratch. Or these are the template. So suppose if you want to connect with the request response, email to email, sending, receiving. So there are many things out there already, right? Let me take one small scheduler base. So go in the category, select schedule, and we will use this one, scheduler add message to the queue. That's why we create the queue. Hit this template. Yes, this is the trigger, this is the action. Use this template. So what you have to do, first you have to inform where is your queue. So hit button here. I just click on the plus sign and give the connection name. So if I say YouTube connection 1, and now it is showing the storage account. It's showing the 2.1, but we have created this one, right? Storage account YouTube. We will hit this one and see create. The moment you create, what happens? See, try to understand. Logic app is going to connect the Azure cube. So how they will establish the connection? So internally they create one API by which they will communicate, Logic app would be communicate to the Azure cube. If you want to see that what the API has been created, I will show you. You go all the resource here, all resources, and if you see they will create one resource group. Our resource group would become, for that you see, YouTube demo resource group, they create one cube. This is the API, you can see API connections, right? This API would be responsible to make the connectivity between the app, Logic app and the Azure cube. Okay, once you got the established connection, hit the continue button, and now automatically, because this is a template, automatically they are saying the two things. One is the put the message in the queue, and second, if you get any errors in the messaging, it will go here, right? So now it is asking the give the queue name. So this is our queue name, right? Logic app q1, and give the message. So give the message. This is the message coming from scheduler for a demo. I'm not going to make any dynamic to make the demo easy, simple, leave it. And in the case of the failure, it will also go the same queue and say some error might have happened. Very hard coded message to make the demo very easy, right? That's it. Your first logic app has been done. Save it. If you do not see the enable the save button, then you should use the Chrome or the Firefox. So I face the same issue in the Safari, so that's why I switched to the Azure Chrome. Okay, now it's done. Now, but one thing, if you see here, the interval set is the 3 minutes, so we have to wait the 3 minutes. So better make the 30-second, right? So it will be easy for the demo purpose. And again save it. You see the message has been completed. So now how to test? Go hit the run button. So now if you see, it's showing tick tick tick, means all the game means it take the within the 1 second, within the 1 second, within 1 second it has been executed. So how we can check this is executed? There are the two way. First, go to the storage account and keep here queue, and I should get the message. See, some message, this message might coming from studio demo, some error might have happened. So both kind of messages are coming, right? So if you refresh it, because every 30 seconds it is running, you will get the message. This is the one way. Second, if you go the here YouTube scheduler, you can see the run history, right? In the run history, you can get that how many times it had been executed. So if you refresh it, it is loading. See, it's saying that how many times it has been means executed, right? And it has all the informations. You can see the informations over here. The same information you can get it here, right? So this is the way you can you have done that the first one. Now let me go again the logic app and go to the designer. This time what I will do, I will make this design, means all the success should go to the one queue and all the failure should go to the one queue. So I'm going to create two cube now. So come to the storage account here. This is our storage account. Come to the queue. I created the logic app q1. We create one more queue. Logic queue for error. Right. So all the error should be go here, executed. Now come here, the designer, I will change something here. So this is the error handling part. I will, now you're getting this right. Now save it. So now we have the two queue for the two purpose, right? Now it is saved. Go to the run. Now all the success. Now go to the error. It will have only the error. Some error might be happen, right? And if you go the other cube 1, it has the both one old and new. Here the cube, and here if you get only the this message coming from the studio. Now we have the two queue. So we have the two queues, right? So this will has only the error message, and this will have the only the fresh message without error message, right? So see, it's came. This message is coming from the studio. It will not have the error things. So it is the done, but I will recommend that you watch all the series of the logic app videos to get the more understanding. Next video I am going to a bit more complex designer. Okay, and please don't forget to subscribe this channel. A lot of effort is going there to make these videos, right? Thank you very much. Have a nice day.